Good morning. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Instagram. How are you? Um, Crazy week. Um, Hearing a lot of things this week from people about relationships and um, cutting ties and um, yeah, it's just so. For those of you who don't know, there's a new moon on Sunday, new moon in Leo, and um, Mars is in conjunction with this with the Sun, and Mars is the god of war, and Mars is here because Mars is around. There's a lot of tension with relationships. Hi Raven, how are you? Hi Tom. There's a lot of tension in relationships, whether it be family, friends, love. Um, there's some stuff going on and things are rising up, they're coming up, and things that kind of have been suppressed are now coming up, and it's time to deal with them. And hi Scott, how are you? um, there have been a few breakups that I've seen, and you know what, they're breakups that are mutual, so it's not like they're one person's over it and this and that. They're mutual things, and they just go their separate ways, and they coexist. And that's a good thing, because when they're that way, when they're mutual, at least there's that's still that bond, and there'll always be that bond, and eventually the two will meet again in different ways, and they'll be different people, and there'll be an attraction or not an attraction, but at least there's still that common bond. Good morning, Craig. Um, Leo, let's talk about Leo. So Leo people, if you know any of them, are very smart people, very good at what they know. So, I know a Leo who is an attorney, and he's an amazing attorney. He can do his job better than anyone in his field, and Leos are like that. Once they grasp something and they know something, they got it, and they're not ashamed to show that they're good. They're not ashamed to show. Now, that being said, they expect other people to know what they know, even if they don't tell them. They expect a lot out of people, and they just expect you to know. Hi Howie. Um, and that's just the way they are. That they forget that other people may not know exactly what they're doing, and they forget. They think we can read their minds. They're also very creative. They think they're constantly thinking on ways of changing things and improving things. They're very flirtatious. They're very self-loving, and to a point where it's almost arrogant. Um, but they do love themselves. But they love themselves for who they are. Now, they do also have a problem with people who might, let's say, this attorney is really good at his practice, and there's another attorney who has a different type of practice and is really good, and he can't. The Leo attorney doesn't understand that practice. He gets frustrated, and then he feels like sometimes he feels like he's not good. They have that thing, but that self love keeps them going in what they do know, and keeps them moving on. And they're also very generous, um, very generous. So, with that being said, with this Leo moon and this Mars energy overshadowing, instead of worrying about the stress of what's going on in the relationship, because whatever's going on in the relationship is going to happen. You just got to let it happen on its own. Take these qualities of Leo and use them for your good. self-love. Love yourself. If there's a breakup of some sort, this is about you. Now it's about you. So start, again, self-loving. Being generous, to yourself. Now taking the time to worry about you and being very generous of the love that you want to give to you, generous of the feelings that you've been wanting and craving. Being creative, thinking of new things to do, thinking of new people, thinking of a new life. Hi Dill, how are you? Ed, how are you? Thinking of again, being creative of new ideas, a new path. What was the other thing? And just being assured that you're okay. Just being assured that you're okay. You're okay. Whatever's going on in relationships, again, let it happen. It's supposed to happen. Mars is the god of war, so he's trying to push a lot of anger in, and it's up to you. Again, hi Hunter, it's up to you to control how you react and control and to breathe and to try to be as calm as you can be. So this weekend, also in the new moon, since it is a new moon, it's a time for manifesting. It's a time to release those people and situations that no longer serve your greater good, and it's a time to bring in the new. This is a great time, especially with Leo being so self-assured and self-loved. It's time to really take care of yourself. Hi, Merla. So let's talk about the cards. So the first card that came up, challenging times, and that's that Mars, starting this shit. So it's how you handle it. It's how you deal with things. It's how you, if you want to shut down or you want to move forward. It's about how you react. It's about how you, again, handle the situation. I keep saying just breathe and relax. Breathe and think. It's all about thinking and choosing your words wisely. The next card that came up is listen. Hi, Angie. And when this card comes up, well, today, all I can hear is Beyonce. All I'm hearing is Beyonce with her listen. That song is about someone who is wanting their partner to listen to her and to hear her, and is craving that. But at the same time, it's listening. You're both wanting to listen. You're both not listen. You're both wanting to be heard. So listen to each other. Listen to the words. Listen to the feelings. Listen to, instead of talking over, listen first and then speak. Again, it's about thinking first. It's about how you react. So listen to that other person. Be fair and give that other person a chance to speak as well. The next card that came up is a dedicated effort, and this is the card that's telling you if you're in this, if the relationship is not doing well, you've given the effort. You've tried. This is everything that you've done to bring it to where it is now. You've tried. This other person has tried. And it's about giving dedicated effort to yourself and to, again, self-love. Hi, Mike. How are you? And not giving up. Not giving up on you. Not giving up on what you want. Now we get into the Leo. Spread your wings. And this is, again, this is stepping out of the box. We're going into a time, and with this Leo moon, actually, this new moon, we're going into a time where there's going to be a lot of change, not with just us, but with everything. So it's time to step out of the box. It's time to get out of that comfort zone. I've been saying that for weeks now. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out of the normalcy. Doing new things. Maybe if you just broke off a relationship and you're looking for another relationship, find another way of doing it. If you're doing it through apps, get off the apps. If you're doing it through, going out, just do something different. You've got to make these changes. You've got to spread your wings. It's time to, because there's a lot out there. There's a lot out there, and if you don't get out of your comfort zone, you're never going to find that true dream that you're looking for. Joe, hi Joe. The next card that came up is move, and this is moving forward. This is moving the energy. This is the only way the energy is going to go is if you start moving it. You've got to make that choice. You've got to make that move. Not sitting around and wallowing, not sitting around and thinking about things. It's time and overthinking things. It's time for you to make the effort. Whatever has happened. It's in the past, but your past kind of defines who you are because you're learning from your past. Now taking all that stuff and moving with it and moving forward and making new moves, getting out of that comfort zone, getting out of the normalcy, just doing it. Just do it. And I don't like this last card. I don't know why this is came up, but it's feeling alone. Hi, Thomas. And I believe it came up because no matter how much we try, we always feel like that we're alone and no one understands, which is not true. There are a lot of people out there who are going through what we're going through, who understand. It's just us being embarrassed or afraid to talk about it. And that feeling of being alone that's what keeps us from moving forward. You're not alone. You've got many people who care about you, many people that love you, and it's just tapping into that and trusting and believing. So you're not alone. Get that feeling away. Just put it away because you're not, and you'll be surprised who are going through the same things you're going through because they're feeling the same way you're feeling. So take that feeling away because again, you are loved. So thanks, Thomas. That's how the weekend's going to be. If you're feeling that tension, take a deep breath and step back and just think before you speak. Mars is really trying to push it. He's trying to push it. He wants that war to happen. So it's up to us to, again, fight back at that one. If we want a war, give it to him. Say, no way, I'm not going to do it. But also take that Leo energy, be creative, self-love, creative, and flirt. Have fun. Just enjoy it. And take that Leo energy and overshadow the Mars energy that's trying to overshadow the Leo energy, if that makes any sense. All right, so have a great weekend. I will talk to you all soon, and take care. Bye.